Here we go. Hey, this is Sharita C.W. Dela Cruz, and this is the Middlepage Podcast, powered by Blast Music 24/7, Esoteric Entertainment, and you. Tonight we have, what can I say? What will I not say about this great person? He's done a TEDx talk. He's a teaching arts teacher. He's award-winning. He's a poet. He's a father. He's a friend of mine. His name is Moody Black. Come on through, Moody.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's happening?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What it does, man.
Man.
I'm honored. Thanks for having me. And like I said earlier, this is like my first online interview this year. I think my recollection, I haven't done one of these in a long time. That's why I'm all just shuffled and stuff right here. But
oh man, that's
thanks.
cool.
I'm excited.
No problem. I'm excited too. I hadn't had an opportunity to interview you since I want to say 2021, maybe, with the Shaq and Verb show.
Yeah.
But you've had some developments happen since then. First of all, I know you. The folks don't know you. Your name is Moody Black. Where are you from, Moody Black?
Well, everybody out there, my name is, I go by Moody Black. I'm originally from Spartanburg, South Carolina, residing now in Greenville, which is like 25 minutes apart. But upstate South Carolina, born and bred here, but I travel extensively, but this is home.
All right. And what do you do? I know you're a poet. Tell some folks who Moody Black the poet is. That was a spring off. That was a spring. First off, I want to say it's a brand. Okay. At this point, Moody Black is a brand.
Definitely.
It started with poetry, right?
No, actually, it started with visual arts. I'm an artist, visual artist, draw and paint. That was my first gift per se. The poetry came a little bit later, a few years later. Then the poetry and rapping came at the same time. I was like 11 or 12, so definitely hip hop influence. But yeah, so for those who do not know, Moody Black is a visual artist, draw and paint, spoken word artist. Do these poems and things. Got into poetry slam. Eventually became a slam coach / slam master. Doing that right there.
Took the steps.
Yeah. Teaching artists. I go to schools, help kids have fun with poetry. Not only kids, universities, colleges, even just communities, people of all ages, help them rekindle if they wanted to write and had a love and passion once before, help them rekindle that love again and make it easier and digestible to express themselves. So I do communication workshops where I kind of intertwine poetry with that because it's all a form of communication.
Right.
Yeah, so corporations, they bring me in. I do that every now and then. So trying to get more of that, get the more corporate side.
Yeah. Now let's segue into the TEDx talk. How did that happen?
I was about to get there, man.
Okay. Slow down.
And his thing, four-time TEDx presenter and speaker. Yeah, so I know
about the 2007 one because I saw that one.
Well, yeah, so
2017.
Yeah, but the very first one, and it was the very first one they had in Greenville. The guy hit me up and he wanted me to like talk about what I do in poetry and perform. But what I did, we had like a couple of upstate slam teams. I got me another slam coach and we talked about it and we had 2 performances, 2 group pieces. That was my first TEDx. Yeah.
Wow.
And then, so then my ex-wife and I, we did the Furman TEDx, Furman University. We talked about poetry and poetry piece.
Okay.
Yeah. And I did another Furman by myself.
Wow.
Then I did the 2017 major one.
So would these talks able to be found on YouTube? Can you find those talks on YouTube?
Probably not the Furman ones, but the one with the 2 teams, slam teams, that one. Did it, Greenville, I forgot when, maybe 2010, 2011, something like that.
Okay. So that's rather exclusive right there.
Yeah, or you can, I think you had to say word slam team. Yeah. So you type that in.
Yeah, say word
Where to say what, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So do me a favor and just adjust your mic just a little bit.
Oh, is that crazy?
Yeah.
Hear me now?
Yes.
I guess I need to be still. I move too much.
Words move. Making words move.
Yes. Yes.
That's your tagline, right?
Well, that's my personal institute. When I do my teaching artistry, but I'm also contracted with different entities. Like in Greenville, we have the Metropolitan Arts Council. They have a program called the Smart Arts program. So they contract me to do schools in Greenville. So I'm a Smart Arts teacher, but my own venture is making words move. So that's my own personal thing where I go outside the city and outside the state. I do what I do as a teaching artist, but it's my brand, Making Words Move Institute. That's what it is.
Right.
And I have my own channel on YouTube. I have several channels, but my educational channel is Making Words Move. And, I have stuff behind the scenes of kids performing poems. We talk about my adventures in the schools. Yeah. Now my main page is hip hop, poetry, behind the scenes. And all.
So how many studio albums do you have at this time?
Listen here, I got about maybe 10, 11 of joints. Yeah, back then, the technology wasn't as advanced as it is now. But I got CDs, several more CDs, about 3 or 4 hip hop CDs. Yeah.
Would you ever digitize your discography at one point? In its entirety for it to be available to people?
Here's what so if y'all go on Bandcamp, I love Bandcamp. I wish more people get on Bandcamp. So a good bit of my discography is Bandcamp. I made the bonehead decision to take a lot of it down, and I need to put it back up. And what happened is I lost a couple of CDs here and there. I didn't have the means to save them. So a lot of my stuff is like there. People got them. Every now and then somebody take a picture. I got one of those like old CDs, and I need to cop that. But I do have a good bulk of my discography on Bandcamp. And y'all please get on Bandcamp because as an artist, you get more money when you purchase an album or a single on Bandcamp. We get 80%. If you buy a single for $1, you're gonna get 80 cents for that.
Yeah, Bandcamp is very nice to its artists that contribute to the website. I have 2 projects on Bandcamp myself, so yeah.
I know. It just for people, it's not as accessible. I've got people buy something, but everybody on Spotify, Apple Music, which is cool. It is like I have several playlists I created on Spotify. It's fun, but as an artist, getting like a 1/10 of a penny per stream, so you're not really making no real money unless you Drake and you sell 1 million singles and you still only get like a couple thousand, like 10, 11,000 from the streams. That's just a fraction of a penny.
Man, listen.
But
Blast Music 24/7 could probably do you better than that, and I'll give you more information about that myself. But we're talking about you right now. I'll definitely give you more information about that. I want to ask you real quick: how do you balance your life with your work? A lot of us who are entered into middle-agedom, we know what our grind was in our teens, our 20s, our 30s. How do you balance that now? I know you have children. I know you value your quality time as an individual, but you're passionate about the work that you do with the community and the world at large, because you go beyond South Carolina as far as your reach. How do you balance that?
It's definitely rough and challenging. It was cool for a minute. I think the biggest effects is when you're in a relationship. If you have a relationship, y'all, you're on this grind. It's hard, man. It's hard. At least, working towards. Well, I'm not, but just in the past several months and within a year and a half, I was in the relationship. It was hard. Trying to grind. Balance, giving that quality time and stuff like that.
Right.
It's definitely ending on both sides. So trying to find a balance is definitely hard. One thing I do, I really converse with a lot of people, especially young people. I'm like, man, get it. get it now, man. I took a lot of it for granted. Being 20s, and you can relate, you know, not understanding what it really, really took. So it took me getting in my real far deep adulthood to like, okay, I'm gonna need to really grind and go hard to be successful. You know?
Yeah,
but
it's hard.
It's not like a straight line. People think the grind is a straight line. It's peaks and valleys, man. It's highs and lows. But if it's something you love, man, you got to put that in the forefront. I remember watching the interview with Shannon Sharp, and you know, people may say whatever about him now, but you know, he's a Hall of Famer. He's a 3-time Super Bowl. Talks about how he had to really put that above everything, even like quality time with his kids, where he was making or carving out a good life for his kids. They you know, they hate to miss time, but at the same time, they happy to get to reap the benefits of his success. You know, they don't have to walk. You know what I'm saying? So it's trying to find that. I do believe in trying to give more. I love spending time with my kids. I love my kids. I got a couple of grandkids. I love them. So I think that's important, man. Got to balance that. You know, so it's rough, man. But you got to, if you really love what you're doing, love what you're all about, you got to make some sacrifices. That's the big word, sacrifices. Right.
So that's our takeaway word for that part, sacrifice, right? Do you find that in your personal life, people don't understand? Well, of course, we know that people don't understand the vision. We could sit here and formulate a whole thing, and it's so vivid and it's so fresh and it's so exciting to us. And then you just go to your closest folk, you be like, hey, this is what I want to do, blah, 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 blah. And then they be like,
man, look at,
you know what I'm saying?
My best friend and I, shout out my man Johnny C. Weaver, my best friend and roommate. We talk about a lot of time where you have these gifts and you see things, you see the world in a different way, and you may share these ideas, and you're so excited about it, but the average person, you're like, oh, okay, it's whatever. You're like, nah, this ain't whatever. This is up here. This is a grandiose idea, or you know, whatever artistry thing we're in. We try to say this is what's going on. This is beautiful. And they're like, oh, okay. I'd be like, nah, it's not okay. It's better than okay.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah. Indeed. So yeah, it's crazy, man. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I just wish I would, like a lot of people, we should have done it earlier. But she had the mindset, the grind mindset earlier. But when you're young and undisciplined, you don't see it at the time.
Absolutely. I'm gonna reach back. A lot of people our age think that, you know, they can't continue to live their dreams or fulfill their passions outside of family or work. I'm one of them. Like, I've had to balance life and family for a really long time. I had my oldest child at 15. So I've been balancing life and family life and work and whatnot for the longest time. And it sacrifices, when I tell you, I understand that. Can you speak to our viewers on the moment that you had to really realize that you had to put some things down for the greater good, and you saw the big picture for what would happen later, and like kind of what that looked like for you?
Well, you know, just you got to go out there and like work. You got to work. You can't escape working 9 to 5. And that's why I look back. I said I wish I done something different. Now, there was a point when I finally decided to go out here. I really took that leap of faith. And I just did it without proper planning. I just did it. So it was like I made it a little harder for myself. I would tell anyone, you know, you got 9 to 5. Use that to fund your goals and dreams. Really put stuff back. Be really serious about it, no matter what it is. You got to take some stuff back. You know, I know it's hard. I know we in a situation where we're struggling and trying to survive. Yeah, if you just put some money back, man, and just be smart. Don't care. $10 a week. Invest in yourself. Invest in your goals, man. Do something for yourself or for your dreams. Definitely doable. And then take that leap. But have a plan. Like me, I said, man, screw this. I just went out there.
Dude.
Man, look. But it's a lesson.
Yes.
There's definitely some lessons in that. You know, had to get a couple of bumps upside the head. Yeah. But I'm
I love the sheds.
Yeah, I'm finally to a point. Okay, I'm about there, and keep going. I see the finish line. So, just getting everybody else to see the finish line. That's always the challenge.
It really is, because whenever you have a purpose or a mission or passion that you're trying to fulfill, no one understands it but you. And especially when God gives it to us, they ain't really gonna understand it, nobody outside your body, until it starts to look like something that people can put their hand on or visualize. A thought is a plan when you put it on paper, and then of course it's tangible at that point. Shouts out to Carla Simpson for coming in on the show. Go ahead and say that again. What were you about to say?
Nobody wants to see you bake the cake. They want to see the cake.
Right. I want to see that pretty cake. I don't want to see the flour and the eggs. I've seen flour and eggs all my life.
And cracking the eggs and sifting and stuff. They don't want to see that.
Right.
They see you then, but when you got the cake ready, like, oh, that's nice. Give me a slice.
That's right.
Cake.
Right. You don't even know what it took for me to get these eggs.
Yeah.
So, sacrifice is a takeaway. Investment in yourself is a takeaway. When it comes to investing in yourself, what does that look like? Especially whenever you are, out there, you're taking the leap, and you want to make sure that your health is good. You want to make sure that your wellness is good. What does that look like for you?
I'm glad you said health. I'm tell you something we used to do, especially my ex-wife and I. We was on the road a lot. We were real big in health. We would pack food that prevent you from spending at the fast food joints. It's so easy to get, because I've done that too. But if you prepare and pack you a bunch of healthy sandwiches and salads and whatever it is you love to eat, get the pleasure we done. The only thing we really done outside of that, we'll go to like a Zaxby's and get their toast.
Right. That's a good old buttery toast.
Man, but we'll put some avocado, avocado on lettuce.
Avocado toast.
Improvise it, improvise with it. But just definitely, you got to take care of your health. Think about how many people we lost. Especially, I'm a hip hop head. I think about like Fife, and just being extreme diabetic, but he contributed all that to like eating on the touring and just eating all the fast food and junk food and all that. It's easy.
Drink a lot of soda, so they call me Dr. Pepper.
The pepper, yeah.
Told us all the time what he was doing, and he got better toward the end. You know what I'm saying? But
he was forced to. And I hate it took him transitioning for us to get that lesson. So if y'all out, if you out there grinding like that, man, gotta eat healthy or stop. Like, I'm fortunate to make a lot of good connection with people that cook. I'm like, I'm coming into town, man. What y'all got to eat? Where the healthy restaurants at? So I'm plugging more into that. That's a plus. But just investing in yourself, man. Just like, for instance, like for me, like, and a quick little shameless plug. So I have a book out, right?
The book.
Yes.
Okay. He's a published author now.
Yes, I found it. You know how many years people fussed at me. When you gonna do a book? When you gonna do a book? When's the book coming? I'm like, So I finally did that. The Other Side of Tomorrow. Called Other Side of Tomorrow. It is available on Amazon and Kindle. But
that's not a shameless plug. You can use this as a preemptive book release type deal. Tell us more about the book.
Yeah, man. Years of collecting micro poems and haiku, and I got maybe 3 lengthy poems, but everything's just short poems and thoughts I put together. Just my perspective on things and questioning things. But yeah, Other Side of Tomorrow. So my whole point is, like, I just did a residency last week, so I finally got my check. I'm like, okay, you pay this bill, pay this, get the baby mama's this. We go out here to social services. Pay them their money.
That's right.
I keep it real.
The general people all around, good people.
But they hand me out, buddy. Where's that? I gotta hurry up and get it over there. But I know I gotta take a little bit of money, order me some more books. I want to have physical copies on hand. So no matter what I have to put out here, I gotta pay rent this week too and all that. I gotta take a chunk out. gotta give me some more books. Plus, I got people who pre-ordered, but I want to have some on hand. So I got to hustle. I got to go out there and grind and sell these books. So that's an investment. Right. I'm taking that out. So if you work in your 9 to 5, take a little bit of percentage out of your check. You're a poet, get some more books, or go to the studio, record a track, record a track 1 week, the next week master the track, then the next week put it out on TuneCore, DistroKid, so everybody can hear it on Bandcamp. You know what I'm saying? So do a little bit for yourself.
So what is that? What is that called? Whenever I guess you break it up and do things, it's not compartmentalizing. But whenever you just take your time. A lot of times people think you got to do things all at once. I'm gonna go in the studio and mix and master and get this done just like this. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember the term.
Just prioritizing and prepping.
Yeah.
And just writing out your goals and what you have to do. I try to get in the studio as much as I can. Trying to finish my CD. Got a new CD coming out, which is going to be called The Other Side of Tomorrow as well. So I'm really marketing that. Yeah. So I got 2 singles out, but I'm trying to get the whole album done. It's been taking a little longer than what I wanted to do, but it's just what it is. Okay, let me just take my time then. The last one, I did rush a little bit, but it still came out great. But I'm like, you know what? Take your time. But I'm like, it's been almost 3 years. I got to get it out. Like, no. So I got 2 singles out. Let that marinate and just finish the album.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. It's okay to do that, y'all. I saw an interview with Rick Ross. He was talking about that, just getting out about getting stuff out there. Let's get it out there right.
Right. So, go ahead. You said it took a little while?
It may take a little while, but let's get it right.
That's right. So at one point you had, I guess as entrepreneurs, artists, creatives generally, we take moments in our life and we might have a mantra or tagline associated with it. Millionaire mindset.
Yes.
You was right there with that for a good long while. Probably still with it. What made you think about that relative to you being all around, like a father, an artist? When you started to adapt to that mentality, what was going on in your life for you to feel that way?
Well, for the record, man, that pandemic, boy, I kind of had to pause on that for a little bit and regroup. But I'm slowly bringing it back. But I was really hardcore on that because once I learned the power of manifesting what you really want, you know what I'm saying, and just have that mindset, because in order to be a millionaire, and think about millionaires, most millionaires, they didn't finish college. Most millionaires, they took a leap of faith. They had a lot of stuff to believe. I hate the word believe, a lot of knowing. I don't tell people I believe in anything. I know in myself. I don't believe in myself. I know in myself. So you have a lot of self-knowing. And you go out there and you do your thing. And that's what happens. So you really have to go hard and you're persistent. And you really, really, being passionate about whatever your gift is. So that's the mindset, because most millionaires, that's the mindset they have. They're relentless. You're relentless in what it is. Like with Bezos, with Amazon, I remember that cat had his stuff in his garage. I remember slowly seeing this dude Amazon, slowly get there. Like, he's one of the richest people in the world. But he had that mindset.
It was Elon Musk, right?
No. Jeff Bezos.
What's that?
Bezos.
Yeah, Bezos. It's one or the other, because they both real wild with it, but they got the money.
Yeah, they got the money. But they get money, they get a little crazy. They lose grounding sometimes. But they had a vision, and they were relentless about it. So that's the mindset I had. I was going hard. I was relentless. I didn't let nothing deter me. I've had, not to say I had no rough times doing it, now no hard times. I did. But I was just solely focused on that mindset.
That's right.
But I was talking back, that was hard. That pandemic was backed everybody up for me.
Heck yeah. I think my momentum as an artist stopped. I think the last good gig I did was in Brooklyn in 2019. And then after that, everything went to poo. Like I literally was on a wave. I had just put out a beat tape. I was traveling out of state at that point. I was supposed to go to Rotterdam in 2020 in April. You know what I'm saying? It was real crazy, and you know what I'm saying? So I totally understand, and I really am very happy that you were able to recover your brand and the things that you're trying to accomplish for you and your family.
Good boy. Woo.
Yes. When we come back from the artist spotlight, the Blast Artist Spotlight, I want to kind of get into a personal level with you, because we get males on our program, but at the same time, we have viewers who might not understand certain things from a middle-aged male perspective, or see someone who is middle-aged making things happen, to see what that looks like. It's one thing to tell someone what to do, but if you showed them what it looks like, they'd be like, "Yo, wow, he's just a guy like me." And of course, we're all phenomenal people in the eyes of God. But I'm saying, he's an individual, and he talks just like I do, and he can get it done like I can. Some people need a little motivation, and I know you've got a few motivational words for our people.
Gotcha.
So it's the halfway point, and we're gonna get to the Blast Artist Spotlight. V?
Yes, indeed. Today's artist is my man Jay Morris, based out of Texas, and this song is called Jelly. Check it out.
I've been getting money, now you jelly, that's a no-no. You like when I was bumming, now you jelly, that's a no-go. You hate it, that's a you thing. I told you that before. Pull off in a new thing, but you know how it goes. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Oh, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Oh, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Hey, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. But we already know that. You got the same 24. If I can get it, you can get it too. You jelly, that's a you thing. Be mad at ducking placing you. Buick, it was candy blue. Speed out just like a racer do. If you don't get the picture, fuck it, I'm erasing you. Boots look like they do on. Ain't bothered about what you own. But you are not a boss if you ain't never put your crew on. Step out to something new on. My money got a blue tone. They say y'all think I'm Kevin Gates. I pull up with two phones. Cell phone ringing, I'm bobbing. I wanna do my dance. Say she wants a stick. She love the view through my sweatpants. She like through these Ray-Bans. Picture perfect is clearing up. I see what you're doing, but you won't do it good as us. I've been on a mission. I'm patient. I watch it pay off. I put in the work, all the grinding, ain't take a day off. Had to get the muscle. The work that I got to wait off. Ballin' like the playoffs. I won't take a day off. I've been getting money, now you jelly, that's a no-no. You like when I was bumming, now you jelly, that's a no-go. You hate it, that's a you thing. I told you that before. Pull off in a new thing, but you know how it goes. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Oh, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Oh, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Hey, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. But we already know though. This ice keep my neck froze. I'm easy go with the petrol. I gave her just a piece of me, now she don't wanna let go. I gotta live my dreams for all the times that I've been slept on. You ain't what you say you is, really, I think you stepped on. Be stepping through the section, more liquor than I got friends. She ain't been behind the velvet, I might let her in. Don't count the bread that I spend, no need, I get it back quick. She thinks she an actress, we cut the scene on the mattress. Tilt the world off its axis, I get it, that's why you mad at me. If you can't play your role, don't expect to get it back with me. Every win come with casualties, I see the way you switch up. I charge it to the game, move forward and aim my wrist up. I've been on a mission, I'm patient, I watch it pay off. I put in the work, all the grinding, ain't take a day off. Had to get the muscle, the work that I got to wait off. Ballin' like the playoff, I won't take a playoff. I've been getting money, now you jelly, that's a no-no. You like when I was bumming, now you jelly, that's a no-go. You hate it, that's a you thing. I told you that before. Pull off in a new thing, but you know how it goes. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Oh, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Oh, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Hey, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. But we already know though.
that was my man Jay Morris with Jelly. And if you are an independent artist, a spoken word poet, or even an up-and-coming comedian looking for some exposure, you can go to blastmusic247.com and register for free. But also, Blast is needing the fans. So if you are fans of great music, you can go to blastmusic247.com, register as a fan, and have access to hundreds and hundreds of music. Blast, changing the industry one artist at a time. All right, back to you guys.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Hey, I like that song.
I like that too. You said that's a you thing.
Yes, you.
That might be the 2024 joint right there. Like,
you thing.
That's a you thing, like for real. What's up, Ito? Ito said hello.
Out of the building. What's up, love?
Yes. So check it out. Before we went to the artist spotlight, we were talking with you, and we got 3 good words: sacrifice, investment, preparation, in regard to being the best you can be when you're in the process of creating what your passion has evoked in you. A lot of people are, 9-to-5ers, everyday folks. And some people, they don't necessarily carry the mantle to be an artist or creative. I know somewhere in there's an ordinary guy. And, like as a middle-aged guy, like what are some of the things that you've experienced that are totally different than when you were 20 and 30 that you now recognize and you kind of take charge or embrace or have changed in order to maintain your life the way that it needs to be maintained?
Man, health, really focusing on my health. I'm looking at it different. Like, I've always been health conscious. Like I was important. My mom always kept us just trying out different things with food and stuff. But not about after high school, I started really getting health conscious. But really more so now, I'm really about my health and fitness. Really being disciplined to it. Like I would do it, but I wasn't disciplined for it, especially my fitness part. So really know it's about taking better care of myself as we get older. Things start slowing down and get hit different. The middle age hump, things hit different.
Yes, sir.
So yeah,
absolutely.
I'm really working towards maintaining a healthy lifestyle, and just my mentality. I look at relationships differently. Always, been married twice, man, and took a lot of stuff for granted. I come in the game ready to win, and after a while, I'm like, take the gloves off. This is crazy. Right. Why am I in here? But I look at relationships differently. Like, man, I want something solid. And, I want to be like all the way in. So my perspective is different. And know that you got to go through the rough times and just roll your sleeves up and keep going. J. Cole said, I want that dark skin Aunt Viv love, Uncle Phil love.
That's right. That's right. I think what it comes from is that self-love, and then when you shine it out, your light is going to hit somebody with that same type of, love.
And I think you're at the head of the nail, man. Just really, really loving yourself. Like, we all innately kind of, I love me some me, but a lot of people really don't.
You don't really love you. Not you, but I'm saying when we say that, like, I love myself.
But I'm saying, what I am saying to myself, man, is just the evolution of things. Like, man, I got to really, I've got to really, I say I love me, but do I really love me? I got to really act like I love me and really treat myself and think about myself. And it sounds easy, but it's a challenge, man. You got to challenge yourself. Do you really love yourself?
Absolutely, because a lot of folks think that they love themselves because they buy themselves things and whatnot. Today on a post, they were talking about, it was a commentary that one of the Facebook friends was going back and forth with others about, and respect. Men want, he said something about men needing respect or getting respect or something like that. And I think one of the responses I gave the individual was, it starts from the foundation. It's not just surface. when it comes to self-love or loving others. I used to be a surface lover. I liked what was good on top. And then, once I got to beneath the frosting, the cake wasn't that good. When I say that, it was just like, I was not ready to deal with anybody else's issues, and let alone deal with my own. You know what I'm saying? It was not allowing me the area to be able to deal with someone else's issues. I mean, of course, everyone should come to a relationship more equipped than non-equipped. But some things you just really ain't willing to deal with when you know that there's options, fishes in the sea. That could be friends, that could be relationships, that could be job opportunities. No one has longevity in mind on the surface. You got to get deep to be able to love yourself and love the things around you.
Right. And acknowledge some things to work on. You gotta. We all got things we got to work on. We don't acknowledge that either. I know I got a lot of stuff fixed. I like what Ital just said. I thought what Ital just tapped me. That was really nice.
What'd she say?
Imagine loving yourself like you love others.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, I was like, y'all. That's
that's exactly why she's one of my folk, because she just make it just.
That's real. Cause we go out way for everybody else. I love you. You really
all the way.
Imagine loving ourselves that way. That's why I needed that, Ital. Thank you. I needed that. That was on time.
I have really gotten to a point where I used to be such a doormat. I used to be like thinking by my gifts of service or my acts of service, as far as accommodating other people's love language, I was just totally neglecting myself. And then when you actually put your foot down and you start letting people know what you're accepting and what you're not accepting, you'll probably someone's not favorite person, because your favorite sentence will become no. Not being mean, because even someone who just an innate people pleaser, when they finally start saying no, it hurts them more than it hurts the person who's being told no. Right. But at the same time, you gotta say it. You gotta do it sometime. And really mean it, because you can say no and then say, well, you call it back, well, I can give you a ride too, but not from. Nah, you just say yes again. You know what I'm saying? Or I can do this, I could do that for you, and really just be like, nah, you say yes again. Stand firm in yourself and love yourself, right? Thanks. So let's talk about wellness. You mentioned that you are not the best at exercising. What has gotten you to a place where you actually can get out and get your fitness on,
Well, I'm tired of playing with it. I'll play around with it. I've had years where I work out for a couple months. I stopped for several months. I pick back up here and there. I was like, I gotta be more consistent. Now I'm already a thin dude, slim guy. I'm like, I gotta get some bumps on me. I gotta get some muscles. I gotta get some muscles, man. But I was skinny fat. My man Jabu coined that term, skinny fat. When you got a little good.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
When you're skinny fat, your legs skinny, got a little good. You kind of pudge in the middle.
Oh, okay. Got you. I understand.
Straight, you look skinny, but go to the side, got a little pudge. My profile's pudgy, but straight forward like a stick. Yeah, that's skinny fat.
Right. I got you now. That makes sense. So do you feel like
was it candy? Was it called Sugar Daddy? The suckers, the caramel suckers. You hold it, you turn it sideways, look straight, then you turn it the other way, expand.
It's wide, yeah. The Sugar Daddy suckers, yeah.
I was a Sugar Daddy, no pun intended. But
he's a comedian too, by the way, y'all.
Yes. Oh, I got a show. I'm open. I'm at Clemson Friday. I'm opening up for rain water. It's 30 minutes. I've done like 5 minutes, 10 minutes here, or I may do it intertwined in my poetry set. I got a whole 30-minute set.
Wow, you ready?
Yeah. I mean, I got a few more jokes to add to it, but we'll see what happens.
I know you're gonna tear it up. Because I've seen your comedy. You're
ain't that
very witty, very witty. You're such a talented guy. Do you feel like sometimes, I don't know, I don't want to say get in the way of yourself, but you, being that you have so many, people will say the term Jack or Jackie of all trades, but they won't say the last part, master of none.
Here. Hold on, if you don't mind, for y'all who's listening, people only quote half of that quote by William Shakespeare. Jack of all trades, master of none is oft times better than a master of one. Yes.
See, listen, there you go, right? And
yes,
I'm so happy you know what I mean, because I'm one of those people. Like, I literally have a beat group that I'm in, and they be like, Sharita, you gonna make a beat this week? Sharita, you gonna make a beat this week? I'm about to surprise everybody. You know, you got to put your hands on every little thing. Do you feel like sometimes that you get in your own way when it comes to like, I'm doing this, I'm talented at this? Do you ever just sometimes feel like you just want to put one or two things down, or you just feel like you want to just continue to expound on your gifts no matter what?
I have in the past to this point, because we're always fed that half of that phrase. And I was like, man, and that's why, okay, me master, I got into poetry real hard because I really love to draw and paint. So I put down my paint brushes for years, just really focus on the poetry part. Until later on, I got back to rapping, but because when poetry started making me money, I said, me master this first, then I'll go back.
Right.
Which, by the way, y'all, I was trying to get to this earlier. When I started back rapping, I did my first P, and I had several beats, several songs produced by this young lady right here, man. So that was my comeback. That's right. That was my comeback, and I loved it, man. Yes. And,
man, we had fun. We had fun with those tracks, and you really tore it up. Seriously.
But to answer your question, yeah, in the past I've got my own way.
And thank you, by the way. Thank you for letting me expand beyond the bounds of my state. You're the first artist that I was able to work with outside North Carolina, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to do that for you.
Without that EP, I wouldn't have been able to finish my whole album to get the accolade for that album if it wasn't for this young lady right here. Give me that.
And what accolade did you get?
Oh man, so we have this thing called the UMAs, the Upstate Music Awards, and 2020, 2021, I was Artist of the Year with my album. Yeah.
For that album?
No, for Manifest.
Oh, okay.
I was saying, but without the Moody Black EP,
without the first album,
I wouldn't have done that, man. It was really.
I was about to say, did I miss something? But still, anytime that I can help my folk, that's just what it is.
But it's just, and I still perform the songs, man. I'm doing the hip hop set. I perform those songs. So shout out to really get your flowers. Thank you. Get my my flame back, man. It was crazy. I was going my separation, man. I was like, man, I gotta get this out. I was selling
Higher.
Yes.
That's my jam. That's my jam.
I wrote that whole song on the porch. Just that beat over and over again. I'm just writing. So hats off to this beat miner right here. It's really y'all, man. Y'all hit up for some dope beats. For real.
Oh man, thank you. I appreciate that so much.
Now I wish I could sing like I people don't know I had purchased several instruments through my lifetime. I used to play guitar in like junior high school. I was in a guitar class concert. Okay. Once because it wasn't a cool thing to do, I put it down. And now I'm still trying to chase that. Like I was good. Now I'm trying to chase that. Like I couldn't play a chord right now.
But you if you pick it back up, it might be very easy for you though.
Well, I tried. If I end up selling it, I bought a trumpet one time. Ended up selling it. I bought a bass guitar. Ended up selling it. And just like But I just know I can do that. I know it's in me to do that. Because I remember we had a guitar concert, but the hood wasn't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a popular thing when I was in like 7th grade. And I put it down. I regret that, man. I regret that. But,
maybe you can pick it back up. They have plenty of tutorials out here.
Yeah, it's great. YouTube, man. I love YouTube University. That's why I call it. I love YouTube, man. If you look for the right stuff, y'all, it can be helpful. I love it. But that's my goal. Once I get settled and get everything balanced, man, I'm gonna pick up something. I just want to play. I'm gonna put an Andre 3000 be somewhere and play the flute.
You're gonna pull the flute out on stage in between.
And one of my sisters.
Well, they're like, he had a piccolo in his pocket.
Man, look, matter of fact, you can ask Winston. I'm in Charlotte. I pulled out a harmonica one time.
A harmonica?
Yes. Started playing it, man. I was trying to do a little medley in between, man. I did a little Wu-Tang. Just a little bit, man. I was trying everything just to add to my set, man. Yeah. So wow. I'm gonna find it because I just know it's in me to play an instrument. Once I get settled, I'm gonna do that. You ever tried drums? I can't do that. No, that's too much. I've tried. I sat in that chair and like, boom.
It takes a lot of coordination to be a drummer.
Yeah, I'm not coordinated. I'm not that coordinated for that.
And the ones that sing and drum at the same time, I don't know how.
That's a skill.
I can't even play a video game without looking at my hands, let alone a drum. Nothing.
I thought I told you.
Check this out. Oh, go ahead. What were you about to say?
I was just kind of wrapping up your question, man, just to really I was trying to focus on one thing, but now I'm like, I put it out there. Like every week, I'm like 1 week I'm posting up my books. Next week, posting up my songs. Next week, I'm posting up like motivational stuff. I'm doing it all, and I'm gonna put it all out there. Especially as you get older, you like, time. You like trying to measure time.
Time waits for no man. Yeah, I think that's where we all get to.
Yeah, I'm putting it all out there, man. Something gonna hit. I'm a Jackson Pollock that thing. I'm just gonna paint at the wall, see what sticks.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I love it. It's fun to me. Like even just not only doing artistry, just even putting it on social media, I get a high off that. Just being able to use technology and I can put my art here and put this here. Yeah. It's a high.
Yeah. I wanted to save your social media handles and websites to the end.
Okay.
But no, we're gonna do it like this. What are you doing now? You're waiting on the book release tomorrow. Are we gonna expect a tour? Are we gonna expect a gallery exhibit? Are you teaching with Greenville schools right now? What are you doing?
I'm glad you asked. Book's been out since January.
Okay.
Yeah. I just gotta order some more books. I just gotta order some more books. So the book is out, so y'all can get that. Finishing up the album. I have a one-man stage play. The same title, The Other Side of Tomorrow. Already written. Performing it in a little small town Fountain Inn outside of Greenville. It's a huge auditorium. So January 20th in Fountain Inn, South Carolina, I'm presenting it. And then February 13th, I'll be in Knoxville, Tennessee, doing the same play. So I'm still getting some more. So I'm doing a tour. I'm setting up a tour for that. But Greensboro, come to GSO. It's barely an hour-long play, Other Side Tomorrow. And I know a lot of poets been doing a one-man stage play, but it's not poetry at all. It's really a play. I wrote myself. It's by myself. It's about losing love, and got some little pop culture references in there, man. And it's fun sadness.
Mm-hmm. I know it's gonna be out of sight.
I feel confident in it, man. So I want to tour with that. I'm excited about that. And I'm teaching. I've been teaching a lot this school semester. Started out kind of slow, but picked back up real quick. I just finished middle school here in Greenville. I got a couple schools in Spartanburg coming up. Another school in Greenville doing the residency at. And finally, I'm setting up my California tour, going back to Cali 3, doing a fundraiser for that. Yeah. In December, second week of December, I'm trying to get Hawaii. I'm trying to book Hawaii.
I think you're just trying to go to the other side of the country so it'll be warmer.
Hey, man. I love it over there.
I know you do. You show well on the West Coast. They absolutely love Moody Black on the West Coast.
I love the West Coast, man. I just got to get to Hawaii. Funny story. Pandemic. Right after the pandemic, I started picking things back up. Did my second California tour, and I had Hawaii booked. Had some workshops and shows booked, and but they had real stringent COVID protocols for Hawaii time, and they said you got to do like a test in 72 hours when you get there. I did that, came back negative, and I flew 6 hours from LA to Hawaii. pitch black dark. I didn't even see. As soon as I got the plane, there's a lady at the plane. As soon as you get off the plane, she has a laptop. a little iPad. She's checking people in. Let me see your papers. I had to email my stuff. She looked, said, "Whoa, wait a minute. Nah, you can't come in. You didn't use our partners." I said, "I don't have negatives." I said, "Yeah, I got your test results, but you didn't use our partners." He said, "Now stay here."
Are you serious?
Yes, I got to Hawaii. I don't even know how it looked. It was late at night. It was dark.
Dang, you didn't get to see a tree or nothing.
Nothing. And she said I could stay there, but I had to stay in the hotel. I couldn't leave my hotel. I like, nah. So I was there 20 minutes. I had to fly right back to Cali.
Dang.
So I'm trying to go back. So I'm working on Hawaii for the third week. I'm there the second week of December. I'm in San Jose, Berkeley, and LA. And so I'm trying to get some more stuff, man. So I can rock out December in California. So, but I got to go fund me, y'all, to help Moody Black get there. I got to go fund me. Y'all check that out. I'll be posting up tomorrow. And I'm doing a fundraiser show here in Greenville. I'm excited about that. Yeah, so I got a lot going on.
Right. So segue into where they can find you. Talk about the Patreon page and everywhere that they can find you so they can
y'all
understand more about the brand that is Moody Black.
Patreon.com, I am Moody Black. There's videos nobody else can see other than my Patreons. So if you will be a Patreon, I get some behind the scenes stuff and the deep stuff. And when I'm feeling sad, how I'm feeling, when I'm happy. I'm posting those videos up. I'm pretty soon once I build up the Patreon, I'm gonna do like some interactive stuff because you can do that on Patreon. We can have conversations, no matter where you are, where only you can ask exclusive questions. So y'all, Patreon.com, I am Moody Black. Do that. Be a part of that. But I am MoodyBlack.com is my website. I am Moody Black on everything. That's simple. No special spellings. I am Moody Black. Moody Black.
Got
right
you.
There. And TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. BlackPeopleMeet.com. I'm just kidding, not Black People Meet. But I'm just kidding.
Wow.
But I am Moody Black. Yes. So check me out.
That's right.
Me out. And YouTube.
So, oh yeah, the YouTube especially. Yeah. So, in closing, got about 5 minutes left here. What can you tell the middle-aged folk how to keep their spirits up and their encouragement up? As we're aging, we're not old, we're not young, we're seasoned. We're trying to make it happen out here and stay even, balanced in our lives. Do you have any input for that for the last 5 minutes?
Don't get discouraged, man. The age thing becomes a factor, man. And I still feel like, I'm 20. I know I'm way over 20. But I got about my passion, man. You don't let nobody stop you from that. Think about it. I saw Big Daddy Kane, who's one of the dopest rappers ever. He's still out there. He looks good, and he's still killing it. And I put him against anybody who's new. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's still touring. He's still relevant. And he works with young cats too. You know what I'm saying? So he's still doing his thing. I saw what's Leslie last night, the comedian? She was on Saturday Night Live.
Jones.
Leslie Jones. She did a bit on Saturday Night Live where she was talking about ages. She was talking about all these people who didn't become famous till after 30, 40, and 50. You know what I'm saying? Like even Oprah Winfrey. At 23, she got fired from her job. She wasn't Oprah like we know now, but it took her like 40 years old to become like 38 to 40 to really start working towards the Oprah that we know now.
That's right.
Colonel Sanders, he started KFC. He was 65 before he started his chain. Samuel Jackson, before he got famous, he did small roles, but he wasn't famous until after 40. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, these cats, they were grinding, but they wasn't millionaires till after 40 years old. So y'all, it's doable. You just got to keep doing it and not think about the age factor. Think about your past. Think about why you do it. You love it. Shoot, if Big Jagger can still tour at 70, man, you can make it at 50.
That's right. That's right.
So yeah, you just do what you love and not worrying about what people think. You know what I'm saying? And well, I will say, make sure you're good. Make sure you're good and great at what you're doing. Then keep doing it. That makes the difference. Because they can't deny your greatness. If you're great, they can't deny that.
Absolutely.
Study the game, whatever your passion are. Keep up with the current trends. Don't sell out and become what's out there, but keep current about how to go about doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, still be you.
A good example of that is Busta Rhymes.
Busta stay relevant. Jay-Z stay relevant. They were able to stay with the current trends, and not sell themselves out, but they stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? They can adapt. I mean, that Busta can flow any kind of way, and it's great. It's great.
That's right. So we appreciate you coming on the Middlepage Podcast.
Thank you. Salute. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm proud of you. I love this show. This is awesome. Y'all keep supporting.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you very, very much. Like he just said, keep watching the show. You can follow us at info.middlepage at Instagram and subscribe. You might have just hit the link on a post to catch us here, but subscribe to Blast Music 24/7 on YouTube to get all this episodes for the Middlepage Podcast and all the other great programming that Blast Music 24/7 provides. I'm Sharita C.W. Dela Cruz, and this has been the Middlepage Podcast.